Hello and welcome guys to the last game of the day for the Mineski Pro Gaming League MPGL Southeast Asian qualifiers. This is Rave's third and probably last series as well for the group stage, and they are up against Arrow Gaming in this 2-game series. My name is Concher and I am joined by HeflaTV. At least I probably am.
No, you're not. You're absolutely not. I'm not here. No, actually, I just had my microphone muted because I'm still doing some stuff in the background for some reason. We are not listed on Dota 2 launch, even though we're the English coverage for this, so I don't know, but I gonna fix that, hopefully. Either way, we're still loading in here, and apparently...
There's gonna be a remake into a different server or something. Both teams had really bad ping here for some reason.
Yeah, I just read the chat. Someone, I don't know, probably made Singapore server, they say, but yeah, go remake, we go in another lobby. That's fine with me, I guess.
Yeah, well, lobby will be even the same, I think, just loading back out. Some people took one for the team, disconnected, I don't know. We'll see if they jump back in. Probably no need to even put on music or anything. The players should be here, everybody should be ready to go.
No, yeah, it should be fine. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe the server location was still on automatic or something and it chose something weird. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, if they can't
Chose
even
an European server because we are here.
Yeah, for us it's actually quite decent because you, even as a caster, you definitely notice the difference.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if it's something to do with the Southeast Asian servers, because well, they not only lag for foreign people for them, even for the Southeast Asians themselves, sometimes just got them awful for them, but we will see about that. Arrow Gaming is taking a slightly longer time actually reconnecting into the game than would have expected, but can't
But
really see this going more
at least
than a couple
we
of minutes.
solved the mystery. Yes, they are playing on a full roster. Everything is good. Like, oh, I don't know, for about 4 hours people were asking, Arrow full roster, is DDC playing? Maybe not playing. Forth and back and all the time. Who knows? In the end, we're here, we're casting. I'm happy because it's gonna be a good game. Rave, I have to say, I mean, they played now, well, a lot of games. So, to be honest, Arrow just has the advantage by the mere fact that they're all rested. And Rave, I don't know, after 4 games, you're kind of tired.
Might it be that they are too rested, considering that some of them just came off of a vacation?
That's true. I mean, like, practice-wise, they're definitely behind.
So we'll see how well they can actually get their work done for them, because before their vacation, they played a lot, just preparing for TI, of course, at TI as well, 15 group stage games. So we'll see if they can just kind of pick up where they left off, I guess.
Yep, I guess. But apparently, the 5th one, who's missing?
Well, it's hard to say because they don't have the correct names, but I do believe it might be Mozun again. Yeah, Mozun.
Yeah, Mozun is just joining. Well, perfect. Now let's go. The admin is already rushing, like they really wanna get over with this ASAP. I mean, for us, that's the fun part about C games. For us as casters, it's quite comfortable because the times are around. I don't know what time is it at your place at the moment. It's 16ish.
17. Yeah.
17, yeah. For me, it's 16, so it's all good. But for them, it is already what 10? Yeah, 10 p.m.
Yes. So for them, it's definitely a little bit on the late side. But then again, 2 games finishing probably before midnight. Of course, unless there are some famous Southeast Asian delays.
Well, we had one huge stump. That was the first game, Rave versus Insidious Idol. But the rest of the game, they went like for normal duration. I'd say everything between 40 and what was the longest, like 60 something we had today in that 4 games. So it's, yeah, it averaged out in the end. And let's see. Maybe this is gonna be, I don't know, one-sided, but maybe it's gonna be good. As I said, Rave playing 4 games before that series. Arrow Gaming, they haven't been playing for quite a while. Then again, they still have the preparation of the TI. And I mean, even though they haven't done that crazy in the TI, but they practiced before, they practiced there, they had some rest now. The question is, was it too much rest, too much vacation, or are they still up there? I mean, in the JDL, we actually had to postpone a game there because Arrow Gaming, they couldn't show up. They were like, I don't know, they couldn't get the players online. And the funny part was Johnny wanted to play with like 4 stand-ins, but that's against the rules, and therefore it just didn't work out. But doesn't matter. Here we are in the MPGL, and the draft is already going on pretty fast even.
Yeah, you can already see Arrow Gaming. They probably watched as Rave battled against Milk as well as Insidious Idol, finding out a Nature Prophet, which otherwise Rave had gone for as a first pick. And Rave just complete straight out respect ban for the Tinker against TDZ. And well, they do get their hands on a Faceless Void and a Skyrath Mage, a really deadly combination, but then again, for Arrow Gaming, having a Doombringer and the Shadow Shaman for just solid lockdown and push and Doom, well, the most ultimate lockdowns of all, almost just dooming up the Faceless Void, for example. No Chronospheres, no nothing.
Yep, I mean, Doom, Shadow Shaman. We have 2 silences already, like one a bit better, obviously, but I don't know, Faceless Void, Skyrath Mage, I love this combination just for the mere fact that like a Faceless Void always means like a -1, at least at the start of the game, unless it's really a utility Void who is just coming out of the offlane, just being there for the XP and then just setting up the chrono. But with the Skyrath Mage, it's pretty much a guaranteed -1 in a fight, because the Mystic Flare, if you catch out, like if you really catch a support, the Mystic Flare, it's just killing at least 1, and if there's a second one or even a third one in the chrono, then with the external damage plus what the Faceless Void does, it's maybe even a -2, but that's of course the best case scenario. Arrow Gaming will definitely do something against it. The Doom would be one option. They have the Hex and the Stun on top of it, so Void, he has to be really careful. His initiation is going to be crucial in this game already, by just looking at what Arrow is counter-picking there.
Yeah, and them going for a Wraith King, I mean, to me, I really love the Wraith Kings in a carry low role up against Faceless Void, because if he uses the Chrono to kill you, you're just going to come back to life and the Chrono is on cooldown, so it's all good. But do you think it's going to be rather a support or carry one?
We have to see that. To be honest, right now, like as a third pick, it might be support, but it depends all on the 4th and 5th pick. For Arrow, I know they play both. We have seen both already. It could really go either way. We're gonna see at least in the 4th one.
Yeah, and well, I guess that's a good thing about the Wraith King overall. You can still look at the enemy's draft and just go for your own draft accordingly. Switch him between support or carry, but Rave picking up a Weaver, and actually there's already a pretty decent amount of stuns to actually deal with that hero, and especially the Doom, even like, coming into the late game, Weaver can time-lapse and can be just a dead bug.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, the Weaver, I don't know, it doesn't really fit, to be honest, because I actually thought, like, I mean, Doom, Shadow Shaman, Wraith King, now a Rubik, that all is really awesome against the Faceless Void, but like, if you have so much counter already against the Faceless Void, of course it's just as good against the Weaver, and the Weaver is a lot squishier than a Faceless Void. There's no chance to backtrack. I mean, a Chikuchi won't help you, especially with this, especially if there's a Doom or any lockdown. I mean, we have a Telekinesis, Hex, Shackle, plus a stun on top of it, and I don't even want to start with the Doom. That everything thrown against the Weaver, so Weaver this game, like, going probably for the standard build, which is going to be a Linken's, but as I said, there's so many things they can at least like throw against the Weaver or the Faceless Void. A Linken's really won't help you here.
Yeah, now with the Rubik, of course, just stealing the Sukuchi, gonna get in position, maybe sneakily, or just, of course, run away from a fight if need be. So, I mean, everybody on Arrow just has a lockdown for any of the Rave's heroes. And Rave, they have 2 cores for themselves, probably need themselves a mid laner, but so far choosing to go for the secondary support, which is the Lich. And actually, apart from the Faceless Void now, they don't have any setup at all for the Mystic Flare, but if the Chrono is going to be a beautiful one, a Mystic Flare and a Chain Frost into it, it does sound deadly indeed, but it's just on paper, it's like the perfect conditions.
No, I'm just reading the chat of the Russian stream that is only listed on Dota 2 launch. They're like, where's the English stream? Where's the English stream? Well, I can't help it. Edmund is ignoring me. But it doesn't really matter. Lich is coming out and... well... I mean, it helps definitely with the external damage. Like, I'm a huge fan, of course, of a Witch Dog pick here, but unfortunately, I don't know, they prefer the Lich over it. Even though, I don't know, the Witch Dog with the Casket, with even the Voodoo Restoration, I thought that might have been a good idea, but they prefer the Lich over it. Of course, it's nice for the laning stage. We have to sacrifice helping them out, denying some creeps before it even reached the enemy, plus getting some experience there as well for the Lich or all the surrounding heroes. And I don't know, this game is another game where they really focus on team fight, which is interesting because in the other games we saw at least enough push potential where we could say, yeah, okay, we have at least 1-2 heroes that want to push, and we saw it. Like we had even split push coming out today, by Chrissy, for example, a nice Furion Bulldog style. But I don't know, right now here, at least for Rave side, there's not really anything that could really do a fast push. On the other side, at least we have the Mass Serpent Ward, so Arrow might actually be faster when it comes to the objectives, like getting the tower down, at least the tier 1 towers, it should fall a lot faster for Arrow Gaming in this game.
Yeah, they should. Unless Weaver gets up to a really good start, gets that early Desolator, and Arrow Gaming, their last hero, the Alchemist, is gonna be probably their mid laner, with Doombringer actually playing the off lane, or actually Rubik, Wraith King, Shadow Shaman, aggressive tri-lane, definitely wouldn't be a bad one at all. But up against the Lich, in a tri-lane versus tri-lane situation, if you don't get the kills, if you don't get XP that way, you will just keep on falling behind.
Yeah, absolutely. And we see the last picks coming out. It's gonna be an Alchemist. Okay, so now that's the funny part. Like Alchemist and Rave King both can be played as a support or a carry, and we have to see who is picking it up. Lance is gonna pick up the Rave King. Okay, there we have it. And the Puck on the other side as a 5th pick. Like, that is... It's very interesting because Puck, Weaver, Faceless Void, at least at the start of the game, as well as, of course, Lich and Skyrive Mage, all 5 heroes, like, throughout the bank, it's pretty much, like, low HP heroes. Like, the HP pool of Rave is really, really low, so nukes, like, for example, the Alchemist stun followed up by a Rave King stun, or any other disable plus some nukes, it's really dangerous. But on the other side, okay, the Alchemist, before he gets his ultimate off, you can still burst him down, maybe with the silence of the Puck or inside the Chrono. The Doom is probably gonna be the tankiest target, but then again we have a Rave King who's gonna be pretty much twice up. And what? Did we just miss the chat?
Yeah, there's gonna be a remake.
Oh.
I thought like maybe since it wasn't on Dota TV, it wasn't ticketed for them. So try number 2 or 3.
I have no idea, but yeah, we are in lobby number 3 now, and let's see if this one then works out. I mean, this time it has to be. Please give us game, give game or riot.
Yeah,
Please.
3 times the charm, and this time around Arrow, they actually tagged themselves up just in case as well. Maybe they were like, okay, maybe we're not remaking after all for the ticket. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna have to do some name guessing here, but nope, not gonna happen. So, now you can actually, everybody can see what Arrow's players are gonna be. Johnny, Lance, Xiangxai, Mosun, and TDC. It is official now. If they had some doubts before, they are here in full force.
I really don't know. Like I really wanted to know the reason why we abandoned that second game. It looked fine, at least ping wise, but I don't know. Maybe
it wasn't
wrong.
ticketed, that's why.
Oh, because of the ticket. Now I get it. Okay, never mind that. Still, give game or riot. This time, actually, Rave are the ones that take a bit longer to actually connect here. Who's Captain Sneaky? That's a good question. Well, he's sneaky, so obviously he's just sneaked into it. But I guess the admin is just gonna kick him. Or maybe he's just missing that.
Well, I think Captain Sneak actually created this lobby, so
Oh.
hopefully he or she is involved with this tournament. Unless we're just getting trolled as a whole.
Yeah, maybe we just got trolled and we just got lured into a wrong lobby. Are we gonna go for lobby number 4 then? No, I think so. This one is. Well, Captain Sneaky is saying G. But let's see. We are at attempt numero 4.
Oh man, well this has to work, doesn't it? At least fingers crossed.
Well,
we are loading.
It's loading. Ages, taking ages for me. But oh, there we are, loading screen. I can't even believe it. Now this time we have some problems with the spectators, I hope. So we really go for number 4. That would be too funny.
No, not happening, man. Fingers
No,
crossed.
actually we had that like 2 days ago where like twice we had to remake the lobby for whatever reason, because of ticket or something like that. And then in the third one, a player couldn't load in. And then in the fourth one, we had 2 spectators who couldn't load in. In the end, we had to make 5 lobbies, which was, yeah, then kind of overkill. Especially as a caster, because you have to fill that time. But I'm just glad that they added this timer there, and everything is fine. Now we know exactly in 1 minute it is gonna start, and yeah, we can look again at the heroes. It's all
unless
big.
somebody picks up a wrong hero.
Yeah, we had that too 2 days ago. Like the 3rd remake of a lobby, and then someone picked a Shadow Demon instead of a Shadow Shaman. I mean, Shadow was in the name, but apparently the ending was not quite the end, so not quite the same. I mean, but
Oh, it must be so frustrating, and the teams are just facepalming as well, probably. It's like, oh man, you just picked the wrong hero. It can be a strategy of sorts, just piss off your enemy, hope that they won't play as well anymore.
the people are, please, call GG. call GG
Yeah, they're
already.
just looking
like,
at the drafts, it's like...
third lobby, call GG. Okay, you look at the draft, and what do you think?
Well, I think Arrow Gaming has the better of it. Rave,
Really?
they have to execute it extremely well to actually win team fights. And well, early game, yes, it's actually pretty decent. I mean, let's just getting the denies going, Frost Blast to harass, Skyraf Mage maybe with some key rotations. But overall, I favor Arrow's side.
Yeah, like from the draft, I already told you like why I actually favor Arrow a bit more, because like with the Doom disable on the crucial targets of Rave, especially the Void, like okay, let me put it that way. If Rave gets a nice chrono up, and the Weaver and let's say it, the Skyraf Mage, they can do all the damage into the chrono, as well as maybe even an awesome Chain Frost, then it's gonna be an awesome fight for Rave. But for everything else, for all the other circumstances or situations we might have on the pitch where we don't look at a 5-on-5 fight, there's just too much disable on Arrow. I mean, we look at Hex, Shackle, Ray Fire Blast, maybe a pickup stun aura by the Doom. We have a Telekinesis plus X stolen spell plus a unstable concoction. And that all, of course, with nice auras. They have a lifesteal aura, they have X aura plus of the Doom, like the anti-magic aura, Rubik. We have the minus armor from the Alchemist. It's just insane. It's like I really like the draft, but first of all, we're gonna introduce the teams, but I'm not quite sure if they actually find Ninja Boogie here so far. No, it doesn't seem like it. I'm going here with Arrow. We have Mazoon here in the aggressive Trident. He's gonna play the Rubik. Then behind him we have Johnny on the Shadow Shaman. He's an awesome Rasta player, I have to say that. Lance is gonna play the Rave King. In the mid, we're gonna have the Alchemist, played by DDZ, the guy everybody's been asking about, and Xiangxai is on the Doom.
Yeah, and actually mid lane, they're gonna go already. Haste Rune is there. Can they get the slows? Actually, no concussive shot. He just went for the rather harassing build. I mean, Arcane Bolt, yes, you get some extra damage, but with the haste and between a concussive shot might have been enough. But still, to go over the lineups fast, Rior playing on that Skyraf Mage with Jo, playing the mid lane puck. Off lane at the moment is it wall lane with Chrissy on the Faceless Void, leaving Cast to just deny on the Lich constantly, and safe lane Ninja Boogie on the Weaver against the Tri lane.
Yep, I'm actually curious how Ninja Boogie is gonna do in this game, because like this is the lane of Doom, and the Doom is not even there. That's the fun part, because like if there's a telekinesis on Ninja Boogie right now, for example, we have a stun, there is, oh my god, they have vision, and now we are just waiting for the shackles there. It's about the right clicks. Is it enough? It is enough. That's the first blood. I was just about to talk about the possible combination they go for, and that's exactly how they made it. Exactly picture perfect.
Yeah, and the sentry will now be down for possible consecutive initiations. They didn't have to go as far as to put it under tower range, but oh man. Are they really going to get yet another kill? The Shackles is there, Ninja Boogie, he can't really do anything about the Shackles either. And Lance, he's dropping low, and Ninja Boogie, he's going to go for the kill as well. Maybe a little bit too overeager, although on the Arrow side, everybody is low on mana. But Mozon, with the first blood that he already had Puto speed before on the Rubik. So if they just get a couple more kills, he's gonna have really early arcane boots, and with that, this tri lane is just gonna continuously keep on wrecking.
Yep, and suddenly the entire tri-line has now a tri-line on the other side. Also some deboarding going on, but another telekinesis here put in all three. There is no stun this time, but the shackles are there. The right clicks are coming out. He might actually die, but all the damage here on Johnny, it will this time be enough to get at least a Rasta as a return kill. Now lands being slowed here by the Ice Blast, but Ninja Boogie has another Chikochi. There is another Gemini attack, but he has to die for it. That's the biggest problem. He's gonna get it. The question is he gonna get out of this? The tower is gonna hit himself being used, and it will not be enough. And now it's Rubik versus Slish. In the end, they give this up. This is like, I don't know, poking with wooden stakes.
This went exactly like I kind of predicted. It's like, if they get some more kills, especially on the Rubik, they're gonna have early arcane boots, and he's only 60 gold away all of a sudden. Oh man, this is just so crazy. And well, at least they killed Lance, but definitely not worth the Weaver dying himself. And that's what you get on early level Sukuchis. The cooldown is rather long still. It's not like super long or anything. It's actually only a 6-second cooldown because the duration is 4 as well. But compared to like a 3-second one, it's pretty significant change.
Well, the biggest problem is like that now that the tri-line, like the arrow tri-line, has the small advantage also in of course level. That is like, this is so close. Like every fight here, 3 versus 3, could go either way with just some RNG, some jukes around the trees and everything. But the biggest problem, and this is what I've been talking about in the draft already, like, I mean, heroes like Skywrath Mage, they should never be in the front lines, and this is exactly what happens. They focus the Skywrath Mage because he know with the 2 branches he got like 568 HP, that's nothing, you can just nuke him down. The same goes of course with the Weaver, even though there's of course the chance to Chikuchi away, but well, even for that they have enough sentries. Like this sentry this time is now, oh, they go again here, but this time the silence coming out. Nice timing on the silence. He was just about to cast the Red Fire Blast. Actually, he's casting it, but this is more a defensive one than anything else.
Yeah, Lance actually drops pretty damn low just to the arcane balls of the Skywrath. They are only level 1. And oh, another stun onto Ninja Boogie this time around. Another silence onto Johnny. No shackles to follow up Mozun. A little bit too low on mana, but he can't get the telekinesis. No, nice dodge by Ninja Boogie going into the trees like that. But another telekinesis comes out, shackles to follow onto the Lich. Do they have enough? One Ray Fire Blast should be. Never mind, they don't even need it. There is shock level 2.
Oh, they get Ninja Boogie as well. Like the funny part is, yeah, Skywrath Mage was, I don't know, like they got this kill actually with the last hits, but on the way was already a Ray Firefly. So in the end, Arrow is winning this lane heavily. I mean, first I really thought it's just the advantage because they got the first blood and more experience, but now, in summary, even after this fight, they're just doing the job at the moment better with this massive disable. So yeah, officially we can call this lane pretty much won. We have to actually look in the other lanes because there's been so much action. In the mid, the Puck is on 26 and 11, while the Alchemist is on 15 and 2, so the Puck is doing quite fine here, Jo. But the problem is he has to stand all the time in the acid spray, and that hurts on a Puck. Puck, again, also a hero with so low HP pool. That's why I don't like it. In the off lane, well, that's actually quite interesting. We have a 30-16 Void versus a 12-0 Xiangxai here on his Doom. So at least the other 2 lanes are slightly in favor for Rave, but still, I'm not quite sure if I count everything. Oh god, they go for Ninja Boogie again.
Man. Oh, see another silence just before the telekinesis came out. The Mozun, he's the one on the run all of a sudden. The Dream Coil comes out, beautiful rotation by Jo, and Lance now most likely gonna lose his life as well. So suddenly,
beautiful rotation here. This rotation was golden. This was really, this wasn't $1 million Dream Coil, but it definitely helped. I mean, 2 kills, and these are recovery kills. These are just kills that had to happen if Rave wants to stay in the game for a bit longer. That's, yeah, that's pretty much the main goal. And yeah, with this, I wouldn't say the lane like fully recovered, but it made it a lot closer. So it all comes down to how good is gonna be the Void. I mean, now we have a Chrono on him. He's going for Harassy on Xiangxai already. To be honest, Xiangxai, he has to be careful. If the Chrono comes out before he gets the Scorched Earth up, he might actually face a solo kill. And right now he's really hesitating with it, but he also has Tranquil Boots. Then again, he's hitting, and well, there's a haste run on an Alchemist, but he's not gonna find anything, or at least he's hiding at the moment. The Void, well, if he wanted, he could still time walk away, plus defensive Chrono would be possible, but let's see.
Oh, Johnny gonna get slowed down, Gonkashi shot as well after the Frost Blast, and man, that was such a fast kill. And now the stun onto Ninja Boogie, but they're the ones on the run. I mean, the burst is pretty damn strong from Rave, so if you get caught out of position, another Arcane Bolt Mozun, the Swarm is there from Ninja Boogie, but the turnaround, the Telekinesis, Rave Fire Blast to follow up as well. He will get the time lapse off, though, already level 6. whereas Lance is only level 4.
And another slow on him. They can, I don't know, maybe, yeah, they can right-click him down. Easy going, they want to turn around, get the Skyrim mage kill, but, oh, Ninja Boogie, he can't do the DPS because he is stunned there, but, oh, the next Frost Blast, oh, that hurt. Now Lance is going down there as well, and the only survivor, of course, is Johnny, but he's not even a survivor, he died first and he just came back to the tower, so, I don't know, and in all that time, we have Chrissy farming, because, yeah, he also got the Doom kill, or actually the Puck got the Doom kill. So this Void has a good chance to get fat in this game here.
Yeah, he already is kind of fat. And he's not even going for a Hand of Midas, he just wants to get ahead earlier, get that Mask of Madness. And, well, so far it's really surprising to me how much he's dominating this lane, to be honest. Yes, he started off as a tri lane, but that got switched around in the first minute, if not even earlier. So, really well played by Chrissy overall, just taking over so highly, so quickly. And Xiangsai, he's going for a Hand of Midas and the Doombringer, but still needs another 500 gold for it.
But still, it's like the Void, like I'm really afraid of the Void. Rave is doing actually a good job, because like, I mean, you can, I don't know, analyze this tri-lane versus tri-lane action, the rotation of the mid, as much as you want, but it all comes down to the fact that space is created for the Void. And if you look at his CS, he's 45 and 21. That is almost 10 CS ahead of the first farmer of Arrow, and that is the Alchemist with 35, now 37. But his denies against the Puck are, yeah, pretty bad. Like DDZ only got 2 denies against the Puck, while the Puck got 15. So even experience-wise, plus the ganks that were successful on JO. But oh, bottom, we have another go here.
Yeah, the shackles are there, but the Chain Frost is bouncing around. TP is coming in. Ninja Boo, can you get the time lapse off? No, just barely not. But Rave goes down in return. Oh, the Chain Frost got stolen. Wow. But he goes in, but he gets cops and stun in the face. DDZ comes in to help Mozon, just barely makes it out of the Mystic Flare and Rior now. He's the one on the run. Can they get shackles? Anything, Johnny? He's just not going to be fast enough. Unless Rior, what? He tried to choke, but they're going for another target cast. If you want to right-click DDZ, just getting kited around the tower.
Just kiting the Alchemist here around the tower. I mean, it's beautifully done. And unfortunately, the Alchemist had, first of all, stun on cooldown. Now, of course, after he did really a short one on the Lich, but like, I can't really. Oh, they go even again. Another stun here. Ray Fire Blast on Ninja Boogie, but now they're double stun.
Oh, it landed on both. Go on, Lance, go man mode.
Now they go for the Lich.
Oh, beautiful setup. Johnny gets it, and now Ninja Boogie. Can they go for Lance? He has the reincarnation, of course, but if he loses it here alone, it's not gonna be worth it. But he gets the stun on Rior. Skyrim Mage can't do anything more. No mana for any other spells, but Lance a little bit too slow.
But Ninja Boogie, he's gonna get a reincarnation off. Yes, that's a death Rave King. I mean, that's 260 seconds cooldown on him, but still, like, he's like, okay guys, from now on I just gotta be a bit more careful, and that's pretty much it. But wow, I don't know, this entire game is just in this bottom lane. And now the Rubik, of course, he got so much experience. Jesus Christ, that Rubik is level 7. He is amongst, like, really, like, all of them supports. It's crazy. Just the Skyraf Mage, who died in a lot of fights, like, very early, he didn't really manage to pick up a lot of XP. But everyone else, like, all the supports, everything is level 7. All the action bottom lane, and everybody gets their fair share, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, even Skyraf is level 6 at least, so has the Mystic Flare. That's the most important thing. Of course, wants some more levels into Silence maybe. And oh, speaking of it, the Kokashi shot auto last, but they turned it around cast. The stuns are there. Mystic Flare a little bit too off target lands. Cops some of it, but not enough. Although TPs are coming in Cheo. Can you get another Dream Coil like the one before lands? Gets a stun, but Dream Coil onto 2. Johnny, Mass Serpent Wars. Oh, will they be just fed up or Johnny? Fighting under them, a nice unstable concoction once again by DDZ coming in onto 2 heroes. But just too little, too late.
He's trying to hide around his wards, and apparently, no, it doesn't work. The Gemini attack is gonna get him.
Oh, the chrono!
What a chrono! What a fail chrono!
Oh,
the first game, or like the first chrono in this game is actually not gonna land anything, and now Mosun, he can steal the chrono if he wants to. That was the last cast spell.
Yeah, actually Mosun not doing too bad at the moment. Going for the Sukuchi, just Sukuching around, and this is Weaver's death record at 10 minutes. Although
Ninja Boogie just made almost the new negative record, but oh my god, we have a go here on Chrissy. That's Alchemist DDC, but there might actually be a slow stun. Yeah, Alchemist, that's a bit too deep with the Mystic Flare. Easy, but Chrissy also very low, 100 HP after that Fate Ball, which is level 4. A lot of burst damage coming his way, but he survives. So Alchemist, I don't know, like where all this action was happening bottom, he actually managed to get the bottom, what am I saying, Hefla, wake up. Mid tower, of course, and now look at top. The Doom's already chipping away that tower, but now he's going back because he knows there is the Void, and the Void is just gonna wait. No, oh, he's gonna miss that deny. Fail! 2 HP. It was 2 HP after his hit, and then the Siege Engine said like, okay, YOLO. Zzz.
Oh man. And actually Xiangsai, he's caught up with farm so well. Of course Devour always gives you that extra little bit of net worth, but even last hit wise, he's all of a sudden only 9 behind the Faceless Void. Hand of Minus running, and now Mosoni comes in, can they get the Doom as well? Yes they can, no Time Walk, no Chronospheres, no nothing. He should go down, but TPs. They have to dive pretty far.
Oh, but the deny! The deny!
Oh! No. Once again, deny fail, but Xiangsai, he's gonna lose his life for it, so... Actually, not the best of trades in the end, but... I think it's worth killing the Void at the moment like this.
I mean, it's the 2 solo laners at the same time killed. It's okay-ish. The problem is again, Arrow like just a bit more map control in the matter of like them getting something done with their 5th player. In this case, it was even 4 and 5 lands here with Johnny together. They got the bottom tier 1 tower. So I was right about the tier 1 towers. I said in the draft they gonna take those tier 1 towers a lot faster than Rave can. I mean, in the mid, look at this, like the tower is barely down. The Void top did something on the tier 1 tower, but also nothing that is close to, for example, back to, and bottom, nothing ever reached the tier 1 tower. Oh, but lands. That's an awkward position.
Yeah, Time Walk, he even used the Chrono for Mystic Flare, easy setup, no reincarnation for him.
Yeah,
but
that's
overall...
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Just look at lands. His net worth is the same, actually a little bit lower than that of the Rubik, and more or less the same as that of the Shadow Shaman. So the supports are extremely stacked. Johnny has the Blink Dagger, Mozun has himself a 4-staff. Those supports are doing extremely well. Goldcraft overall is 6k in Arrow's favor. XP though, 1k for the favor of Rave.
Yep, absolutely, and I don't know, I just love this combination. Chrono, Mystic Flare, it's so sick. I mean, the Skywrath mage is not level 11 yet, obviously, but still, this is still a 600 damage, just plus minus the magical resist. It's, I don't know, I just love it. But either way, we have to see. Ninja Boogie finally makes it out. No, actually, he just makes it from one juke pocket to another one. In the trees, you are safe. He's listening to Hi. The problem is he's not getting any farm at the same time. Like, the only big achievement he got is really the Ring of Health plus the BTs, the Aquila, and Arrow. They are on the dire side, so they should, of course, use their advantage. They have the Rave King, only level 1 Vampiric Aura, but who needs that? We have DDZ, he can easily tank that. If in need, he can anytime use the Chemical Rage. And of course, we have the Mass Serpent Wars, who deal the damage, minus armor from the Toxic. That's pretty much all they need. Acid Spray is gonna take care of the minus armor, even though he's not recasting it. Actually, no, now that I say it, he's casting it. There's also Smoke in the mid. Maybe the Rubik.
Oh, what the 4-step! What a huge item pickup for him, just saving his life. Out of the Mystic Flare he goes. And they want to turn it around. Xiangsai pops his drums as well. He wants them so bad, but can he actually catch up? And even if he does, it will require for him to go so damn deep.
Yep. And to be honest, I really have the feeling that Arrow, now even with the Roshan and the Aegis, they are even... Yeah, they are ready to fight, even for a tier 2. They have the initiation, they have... Okay, they don't have Mass Weapon Walls for this one, but still, like, they have the ultimate, like, they can drive them out. They have enough sustain as well, because they have the mech, they have Vampiric Aura, they have Arcanes already here on Johnny, and I don't know, what else do you want? They're gonna get this tier 2 tower. Rave definitely gives that one up, even though, like, they have to be careful, like, soon Back to Protection is gonna kick in. No, the new creep wave is already coming. Oh, the puck, yeah, we're actually put in. Look at this.
But he gets doomed up immediately, although he already got his ultimate of DDC. Pops his mech, there's the Chronosphere catching too. Not the best, reincarnation is there on Lance as well. And Chrissy, he can't decide who to go for, but the Chain Frost just completely kept bouncing around Ninja Boogie now. Can he Sukuchi away to safety? Tower also still alive, Doombringer finally picks up the Blink. But in the end, a 2-4, or rather a 1-4-0 as Chrissy gets stunned up. There's the Shackles from Johnny. Ancient Seal does cancel it though. But, oh, can they escape? DDC comes back as well. AC Spray, yeah, they're shocked.
Oh, this combination is just too sick, and that's what I mean with sustain. Look at their sustain, like full HP, not full mana obviously after this fight, but still, Like they have like full stick charges and whatnot, and now with the new Super Awards, they can even go tier 3. They're greedy. They're saying like, hey guys, we're on a run here. They're dead, and they have to go back to the fountain, so we might as well use it. Mech is being used. Now Cliff on the Radiant side, even though the tower, well, I think that tower is down. Like the puck maybe going in, there's no Doom. At least he doesn't have to fear this one, but they can't really do anything. By the time they get those Master Awards down, the tower will be gone. 94 HP, 40, and that's pretty much it. Bye-bye Taurino, but at least this time they managed to get the deny. I mean, so far we saw 2 denied attempts, one on the Doom, one on the tower, and both of them actually failed for Rave, unfortunately. This time they get the tower, but I don't know. I don't know if that's a good achievement, denying your tier 3, and that at 17 minutes, because it shows that Arrow is really just having the momentum.
Yeah, and they have so much of TDC. He's just gonna go up against the faces where it's like, yeah, I have the ages, come at me bro. Doesn't really care. Maybe he didn't actually see him, but a little bit weird. And Xiangsai just continues to farm up on the Doombringer. 8.5k net worth almost already, and he's surpassing the Faceless Void now by 3. And just think back of the laning phase, where the Faceless Void just completely manhandled the Doombringer.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it's 14-15. The fun part is when it comes to kills, it doesn't even look like it that Arrow has so much of an advantage. But I mean, even the experience graph, 2k difference, that's not too much. Oh, but top, they're gonna find DDC, but the ultimate is on, but not for too long, to be honest. If there's a rotation of Ninja Boogie in, no, they're giving it up. They're like, nah guys, that's too risky. And it was the wise decision, because Xiangsai with his Blink Dagger, he's there just in case. And for him, for example, the puck would be an easy kill. Like his priority targets is anyway either get the puck or the void. With either or, he should be happy, and
yeah,
both should be also easy kills.
Cheo, of course, can go in with the Blink Dagger as the first one lands. No reincarnation for him. They find Xiangsai. Can they get the silence on him as well? Yes, they can. But no follow-up, at least not yet. The Chrono only onto that one hero, Johnny. He's going to come in. There's the Hex. Cheo with the silence stops the Shackles from coming out. And the Chain Frost might be enough. The Chrono, it got stolen. Cheo gets caught, doomed up as well. Probably going to go die inside of it. It is a 2-for-1 though at the moment. Cheo gonna fall as well. Make it 2-for-2. Support and a core for both, but Cast probably gonna get chased down from DDC. Unstable Concoction gonna come off cooldown. Can he stay on target though? Will there be vision? Yes, there will. Cast stand up, acid spray.
The courier, I love that. Nice vision there by the courier. Like he made sure that the courier with the haste drone is in front of the Lich, so they have exactly what they need.
Ninja Boogie might get the snipe
but
on
the courier gets sniped. Awesome. There's no, like there's zero net worth in the courier. Still, it is of course a courier kill. It's at least some gold for Rave here. But I don't know. I that was an awesome fight. I just like that one. Like how that chicken was flapping in front of the Lich, just making sure that the alchemist is not missing his unstable concoction.
Oh, Blink silence, but the stuns onto Cheo came out. Johnny was
what
fast
is he
enough
doing?
on the Hex.
He just wanted to go for some harass in, but he's paying with his life because he doesn't AWP out on phase shift fast enough. Now the Rubik having still the Chrono. I mean, the Chrono is down now for 30 seconds on the Rubik. If the Rubik gets an awesome setup, that might actually be interesting, because Johnny has the Mass Serpent Wards. If they really get an awesome Chrono with the Mass Serpent Wards outside, then this is really bad. Bad news for Rave.
Yeah, well, at least Chrono is coming off cooldown, so they can definitely put it to good use. Last time around, catching only one hero definitely not the best way, but that time 3 heroes are grouped up. If only he would be able to jump in right here and now. But tower, well, it's gonna go down for sure. Ice armor helping a little bit. It is level 2 only though. And Aegis gonna get reclaimed in 30 seconds. DDZ. Will they back it out from here, or will they stay and fight?
Well, the Master Weapon Wards, at least 3 of the Master Weapon Wards are still in range for the range tracks, which means it's permanent damage. But still, I mean, oh, Lance, he wants to go. He wants to finish this game.
It feels like he wants to bait out the Chronosphere onto himself at the moment with the reincarnation. They go in, the Chronosphere only onto one once again, but Rubik uses his own, catches 3 enemy heroes, just beautifully done. And Doom, can he get his ultimate off? No, the silence is there. Will we see Mystic Flare Cheo? He comes in with yet another silence. Xiangsai just can't seem to get his ultimate off, but Faceless Void already went down once. Bot back Cast, gonna get stunned up, but gets his Chain Frost off Cheo. Oh man, that unstable concoction just completely wrecked the life out of him, and a 21-minute GG Arrow, they still got it.
Yeah, I mean, like, so many Chronos. And I even go for Chris, but the admin is faster. Just typing that GG command, but that's like I knew he's gonna keep the chrono, and it happened exactly what I expected. Like 3 heroes there, just holding him, and in the end it was just a void. Like, oh yeah, oh wait, I just got one in the chrono, and my team is also in another chrono. So that was just amazing. 2 huge fat blue bubbles on the crown, and in the end, Arrow make it a 21 game, relatively fast and dominant. Especially the tri lane did the work. But anyway, make the outro and we go on then game number 2.
Yes guys, thank you so much for tuning in, just watching this awesome Dota, lots of action, and well, we will have game number 2 as well in this 2-game series, where Rave will try to just stage a comeback to actually get into the playoffs, which will be decided tomorrow if they get there or not. But if you liked us, be sure to follow us on this channel, as well as HeflaTV 2, the English channels for us, maybe even HeflaMok, the 3rd channel when we sometimes need it. But of course, if you want to know when we're going live, with what games, just updates in general about HeflaTV, do check out HeflaTV on Facebook as well as Twitter. And if you're a Russian viewer, VK as well, all of them are HeflaTV. But no long outros anymore, just jumping into game number 2 and hoping for even more action there.